So this is the day after Mallory Park Super Series. I'm going to talk to you guys on how the race went. Obviously it was a 2-day event and I did 3 races, so that was pretty nice. And after coming down from altitude, I thought, see how the body reacts and hope for the best. But yeah, enjoy this intro and I'll speak to you guys after the first heats.
Problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Scared, baby, don't look. Here comes the long walk.
Right, so talking to you guys about the heats, we did them on Saturday. I started off around 44th place, so it was nice to have people in front of me. So I had a good swim, doing around, I think it was 4:18 for the 350 metres or 300 metres. Then, getting onto the bike. This is where it all went. But yeah, it was 4 laps on the bike, and unfortunately I didn't have a Garmin, or I wasn't counting my laps, or I miscounted my laps, and I did 5. Yep, that actually hurt my nose, but yeah, I did 5 laps, and for the rest of that lap I was just shaking my head thinking my race is over and there's just no point in really going ahead. But I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna try and keep going and see where it gets me, and got off the bike onto the run, had a fast T2, got onto the 2.5k run, and yeah, I just ran my socks off as hard as I could. In the end, finished 70th. Still okay, I guess. Even putting a lap on, but not really what I wanted. So I went back home a bit grumpy. Not really wanted to talk to anyone because I was a bit angry with myself. And yeah, it's entirely my fault for what I did. And you learn from your mistakes. So I talked to my dad and my mum on the way back, and said, they gave me a talk and said, look, you've got tomorrow. It could go really good or could go really bad, but what's important is that you finished. So for all of you guys out there that think that if you went wrong on a race or something, you should never give up and just finish. Because then the next day, if you do have another race, and that could go really well, and thankfully that's what happened to me. But I'm going to talk to you guys about that in the next bit.
293, George Wilkes.
There's George.
Must apply the pressure to my peers, yeah. Suddenly they love me, I revere, yeah. You can suck my front and kiss my rear, yeah. She got all the wool up in the ears. Damn, it's not a her to move the heat. All at the moonlight. The beast comes, you soon die. I've been killed after death, now I'm back for the end. My revenge is this true night. Been down for count it out. Blocked and find a counter out. Scared, baby, don't look. 'Cause here comes the long walk.
And we are moving on to the Sunday race, where This time I did count my laps properly, but we have to start with the swim. So it was mass start. I started onto the right hand side of the boys, so I had a bit more of, well, I wouldn't say effort to try and get on the inside of the boy, but I was just hoping that I could get into that front group, and thankfully that's what happened. So I'm really happy with that. Came out of the water front group, did around 5:14 I think it was. Going through T1, getting onto the bike, got into that front group, which I was really happy about. I had to work pretty hard for that first lap to try and stay with that front group. Then it kind of settled down a bit. Everyone was, well, I don't know if they were trying to break away, pulling turns, I don't know what was happening. I was just, well, no one knows, but I was at the back. But yeah, my legs were, I will admit, my legs were pretty tired from Saturday's race, so I thought maybe save my legs a bit more for the run. That's what I did, and thankfully that happened. Going into T2, had pretty quick T2. Three other athletes got in front of me. Luckily my run legs were there, and I managed to get the win, which I was really happy about.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros.
And this is to say that if you have a bad day the day before, doesn't mean you should, well, give up, and because you could have a good day the next day, and that's what happened to me, which I was really happy about. But I still wasn't done then. Had the relays as well. We had six relays, and yeah, I guess maybe it was just a bit of fun. We did the team last minute, and yeah, we ended up getting 5th place, so yeah, I guess happy with that. The wind picked up pretty much like Lanzarote, it felt like, on that bike, but no, I was really happy about racing. And yeah, looking back at like last year where I just wasn't racing at all, it's nice to get a taste of the British Super Series racing, which I'm really enjoying at the moment. Hopefully in these next few races I'll get my laps right and won't miscount anything. So, but yeah, hope you're all safe and well, and don't forget to like and subscribe as always, and yeah, keep training hard, and I'll see you guys in the next video.